Alrighty, folks, let's get ready to get started here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. My name is Bojan Petreski, go by Bo, easier to say to remember. Today we'll be doing the 3D market commentary on our Trade with UFOs channel. If you do not know what we're talking about right now, definitely go to this link right here where it says tradewithufos.com/Bojan. You can definitely take a look at that, access it, sign up for the free membership so that you can get these notifications, emails of things that we do, but also get these 3D market commentaries every morning before the market opens, so you kind of have a better idea of what's already happened, where we are at, and potentially where we might be going. All right, so now that we got the disclaimer out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so on the left side here, you will see this is the newsletter. This is what you will be receiving every day if you do sign up on that tradewithufos.com/Bojan. The 3D market approach is something, as I've said many times before, it's not a catchy thing. It's more of a, we really give you a three-dimension of what the market is looking at, what is looking like, by giving you the market climate. What is the climate? What is the upcoming direction? Long or short. We're looking at the buy and sell UFOs, our proprietary technology of telling us where potential turning points may be, as it says here, entries or exits, depending on which side you're on. And then, of course, market volatility. What are some of the upcoming price changes that might impact your risk and reward? All right, so we combine these statistical elements. This is something that you and I see at the same time, equally, right? I don't have any additional information. You don't have any different information for me. You and I look at this same exact information as it's happening right in front of our eyes. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the markets. The first one that we're going to look at is the S&P 500. The market climate is currently up, but it is not a confirmed climate. As you see over here, it is a blue dot. However, it is not a thick dot, just like it is, for example, in these situations back here or back here, right? It is a thin dot, which means it is unconfirmed yet. We may yet be resuming a push to the to the 4,000s here. But as of right now, it is unconfirmed. We've had a steep drop below, have since bounced back, and now not only that, but a new UFO has formed at this 3878.75 to 3796.25. Okay, so a new UFO, more unfilled orders have been created in this area here, with the highest concentration being around this 3840 area. So that is an additional indicator that this might still end up going higher. Okay, as far as the market volatility based on the VIX, we're looking at 23-32%, which is elevated volatility in my opinion. Anything over 18%, I will consider elevated territory, with the daily expected move being around 56.98 points, which I would say is about halfway done for the day before the open. So there's a good chance we're going to see some more movement as the day opens up. That sums it up for the S&P. Now looking for looking into the next thing that we got here is if you are looking for education yourself, we do have both futures, stocks, forex, backtesting, trading plans, and psychology courses, which I think this stuff is extremely important. It's a lot harder to find information on this stuff than it is on the other things here. Not to diss these other three courses by any means, mainly because there's just a lot of information out there available, and not a lot of it not exactly the best of quality as compared to ours, but something that is extremely important is backtesting, trading plans, and psychology. Without these three things, I would say it's a lot more difficult to master any one of the major asset classes that is shown here. But something else that's very important is the 3-month complimentary access to AutoUFOs, right, with any course you buy. And believe me when I tell you, some of these courses are extremely affordable, so it's just by getting the course. This pays off on its own. All right. Looking at crude oil, the current market climate is up. It is a confirmed climate. We're on the fifth day up out of typically seven, as you see here. Typically five, 5 out of 6.4, which is rounded up to seven. It is a confirmed dot, so that way we are looking at an up climate. Crude oil has been moving quite a bit this entire week, honestly. Ever since the third, it's been going on up. But then, when we did open up, which was on the 8th over here, when we had that, news of some bombings happening over the weekend, it did take a bit of a dive and has since been trying to find its footing. Looking at the buy and sell UFOs, the potential turning points down here at 57.29 through 54.81, and up here from 68.46 to 69.90. Okay, those are the buy and sell UFOs. In case you are already in position, those are definitely some areas to be aware of. Based on the market volatility on OVX, we're looking at 37.97%, which is, again, extremely elevated volatility. Do be cautious with this. With trading crude oil, the daily expected move 1.54, right, which I believe is already done. 63.03 to 64.64. Yep, exactly. It's already finished it, and we still have another 23 minutes before crude oil opens. So that also kind of plays in kind of hand in hand when you see the daily expected move already happening before the specified market opens. Okay. If, for example, you're not looking for coursework, you just want the apps, we do offer monthly and yearly subscriptions. You can access the subscription to any of the apps through the link here. We do have them available for TradingView, as you see here, TradeStation, and of course the newest of all of us, even though it's some of the most widely used platform out there, MetaTrader. So definitely check that out. Click the link here to find out more. All right, let's take a look at gold. All right, so gold, had quite the green day yesterday, right? We saw it, before the market opened up. Even when we were doing the 3D market commentary, we saw that gold was on the move. It is still a down climate. It is still confirmed. It is, however, the 10th day out of typically seven, so it's definitely past its sensible point. Now, if that word doesn't mean a lot to you, it definitely should. You should be doing things that make sense, not things that are hopeful. And to find out more about, the meaning of those two different words in our context, definitely join us for some of the live trading sessions out there that we do, or the coursework that we have, both the self-paced or the live one. Buy and sell UFOs up above at 1757.4 to 1704. 0.6. Now, I believe that one has already been popped. 1704. No, sorry. Yeah, here we go. 1704.6. I got confused here. 1704.6, like it shows here, down to 1757.4. So that's the sell UFO that we have. Price is currently in that UFO. It was there, for a couple days. Even as it pulled into it, as you see, it's reacting a little bit of it. We still have some unfilled orders around this, between the 1738 to 1730 range. So definitely something to look out for over there. And then the buy UFO down below is 1652.8 to 1624.4. Okay. Based on GVZ, we're looking at 19.54% volatility. So again, that's also elevated volatility. Daily expected move about $21. It has not happened so far. Okay. The next thing, if you do want some coaching and support, we do offer both monthly, yearly, and all-inclusive memberships. This is, one-on-one coaching that you can schedule with any one of these instructors that are on this channel. There's plenty of different personalities and people on this channel. So definitely take a look, take your pick, and then, go from there. All right, let's look at the dollar. So the dollar, as we saw, it had that ballistic move up. Since then, it has paused a little bit around this 92.50, 92.42 area. We're looking at a sell UFO up above at 94.33 to 93.245, as shown here. And then the buy UFO down below here at 91.405 through 96.35. The current market is, again, it is extended 8 out of typically 5. It is a confirmed up climate even with the drop over there. So we're going to see if that will hold or if it'll become unconfirmed before choosing direction again. Because, of course, yesterday we did have a pretty solid drop in the dollar. Okay, as far as the volatility, EVZ 6.91%. So that is not elevated volatility. It is 6.9% is quite low. So, but of course, if you're not, rarely do I know people that trade this exact instrument, the dollar index. However, if you are trading it, definitely take a look at what's going on here. If you're not trading the Dixie, then something to be aware of would be the fact that if you're trading other currencies, there's a good chance that they're impacted by the dollar moving. All right, the next one that we have is Bitcoin. And then, of course, guys and gals, if you don't have time to read this overview, definitely click this link to join our YouTube channel. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you do get notifications every time we go live on the channel. It comes to your phone if you subscribe through that, or if your email if you want to get email notifications. We do these YouTube 3D market commentaries every morning, Monday through Friday. Okay, looking at Bitcoin, this is the backed Bitcoin. The current microclimate is up. It is a confirmed climate. It is currently the third day up out of typically, what we're pending information to get the typical information on that. Bitcoin is kind of flying back through to that 56, 57,000 range. It's been on a tear for the past few days. A new UFO has actually been formed at this 52,600 to the 49,602. The previous cell UFO that was up here has been eliminated, but not only that, a complete shift has happened where a cell UFO has turned into a buy UFO. So we're seeing a movement right from the origin of that location right there. Elevated volatility on Bitcoin, 99%, which is extremely high. Definitely, if you're trading this, make sure you know what you're doing, and please be careful and know what you're doing. Okay, $3,400 on the daily expected move, which has already happened. So that's already that. Now, of course, Bitcoin doesn't really close. It's traded 24/7, I believe. I don't think there's any, certain exchanges will probably shut it down for a few minutes just for maintenance and stuff, but it does go through the weekend. So there's that. And then the last thing before we head into the news for the week, if you are interested but you have some questions, you self-schedule a clarification call right here. If you have any questions about the courses, the apps, what about that coaching stuff that you said, or a membership, that all-inclusive membership. So definitely schedule a clarification call right here. You will speak with a live person who is a trader, but it would be better if you guys stick with just sales stuff to that call. Don't use that time and that call for trading questions, right? All right, we're at the end of our 3D market commentary. Before I let you go, we can take a look at the upcoming news for today. So, we do have CPI coming up today. I believe it's 7:30. Yeah, I think it's already done. That's already posted. I haven't checked them myself yet. Bank of Canada rate statement, Bank of Canada interest rate decisions, and then we got a couple of the exotics over here as well. I'm not sure why that's there. I think it's just these are holidays, so that's why they popped up there. And then, of course, Thursday we have interest rates on the euro, and then I think that there's another. So yeah, consumer sentiment in on Friday. All right, folks, thank you very much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure presenting this session for you. I hope you found it helpful and to kind of get you going for your day. Again, if you haven't already, please sign up for your free membership here at tradewithufos.com/Boyan to get these notifications and alerts